Yeah, I had an opportunity to have a very candid conversation with Clarissa when she was home visiting her family in Flint. She was open and very honest about everything I asked, everything from her rough childhood to the changes she's made since the last Olympics, this Olympics coming up, and what she has planned after Rio. In the boxing ring, Clarissa Shields is strong, fast, and fierce.
You gotta work 10 times harder than the men to be better and to get the recognition that you deserve. And that's what I've been doing my whole life. So that's why I'm in this great position.
That great position is having the opportunity in Rio to become the first boxer, male or female, to win back-to-back Olympic gold medals. 4 years ago, at just 17, Clarissa made history by winning gold in London. It was the first time female fighters were allowed to box at the Olympics, making her America's inaugural title holder.
About being a trailblazer for women's boxing, I didn't know what I was doing when I was 17. I knew that I had a dream, and my dream was to become the first woman to win an Olympic gold medal.
She is driven, focused, and unapologetically real. She admits she's only gotten better in 4 years.
17-year-old Clarissa couldn't do nothing with the 21-year-old Clarissa. I mean, she had a lot of heart, but now I've changed. Just my IQ in boxing went from here to here. It's just a total difference. My record right now is 69 wins and 1 loss. At 17, I actually had problems with taller fighters. Now, I can be shorter fighters, taller fighters, and fighters my size really can't do anything with me. So I've actually learned a lot.
Clarissa has been a fighter nearly all her life, both physically and mentally. She grew up in the poverty-stricken streets of Flint, surrounded by drugs and violence, and she used boxing as a way out.
I think without boxing, I would just be an angry woman with kids. And I don't know. I just think I wouldn't be where I am.
Much of her struggle is documented in a new film called T-Rex that takes a very raw look at her family dynamics.
Growing up in Flint, a lot of my anger comes from, one, my dad was in prison. I grew up in poverty. I always tell people too, just to, because not everybody goes through, but there's other women that go through, being raped and being molested when they were kids. And I was kind of angry from all that stuff. And when I found God in my life when I was 13, He gave me a stronger mind to handle it.
And talk about strong mind. She's not shy when it comes to her faith and her confidence. And she already has goals after she wins gold in Rio.
My whole goal with boxing is to go down in history as the best woman fighter to ever live. I have to go pro, I have to fight on TV, I have to break that barrier, and I believe that I can be the Ronda Rousey of boxing. She brought MMA to a great height, and that's what I want to do for boxing.
Now, Clarissa's family still lives in Flint, and just like everyone else there, they too have been affected by the water crisis, having to have bottled water on hand at all times. And as for Clarissa, she will be competing in Rio come August 14th. That is a week from Sunday, and all of us here in Michigan and around the nation, of course, will be cheering her on. I'm Kimberly Gill. Back to you guys.